Hi, my name is Brittany Casey and I am a teacher here at Dana Hills. I graduated in the year 2000 and I had Mr. Grimm twice as a student, in '96 in English 1 and in '99 in speech and debate. I think there are a lot of stories about Mr. Grimm that I could tell right now, but I'm going to stick to the most heartfelt and most sentimental for me. It was definitely when we named the press box after him, and his reaction to that was just the most touching experience I've ever had with him. And he was so taken aback by all the love that Dana Hills had to offer him, and we gave him that because of the love he gave us. So it was awesome. We had a really great presentation on the field, and he was there with his family, and the whole crowd was there to support him. So I think that's my most favorite Mr. Grimm moment.
Brittany Casey, very talented young lady. She could do any job that's given to her. She could be an administrator. She could be, well, she's already doing activities. She's an awesome musical comedy person. She teaches dance for the kids for musical comedy. Her musicals are just out of the ordinary. They're just extremely strong. She's a beautiful lady, and anytime you want to talk to her, she stops and listens. And she's a problem solver. She gets the problem, how can I solve it, and does it. She's a very valuable asset at the school. She deserves to be here. One of the most talented actresses and singers that I've ever seen. And I'm proud to know her. And I remember having her in freshman English when she's a little freshman. And then in speech and debate when she was a senior. And she is a gift to Dana Hills. Brittany Casey, I love you, kid.
Hi, Jason Allman, principal here at Dana Hills High School, class of 1988. The thing I remember most about Mr. Grimm is him being always around, very similar to what's going on today. He's always at games, football, baseball, track and field events, always there to encourage students and pat them on the back. That's what I remember as a student, and that's what I see today. So thank you, Mr. Grimm, for all you do and always being a positive source on our campus.
Jason Allman, I never had the pleasure of having you in my class, but you are an inspiration of my life right now as an administrator. You've always been fair to me. I love you so much. I'm even proud. I've talked to another teacher about you who did have you, Mrs. Oppen. She taught Bachelor Survival, and she taught a lot of cooking classes. And you told me many times, I don't know, about 16, 17 times, that you were the student of the month because of her. Now, what was it for? Meatballs? Anybody can cook meatballs, okay? But maybe it was lasagna or even zucchini. I don't know what your cooking prowess was, but I know you're proud to get that Student of the Month for cooking. And you keep it up, okay? You have a lovely family, a great wife, 2 fine kids. You make sure you do those meatballs for them too someday, okay? Love you, dude. Bye.
Hi, I'm Rick Stinson, and I graduated from Dana Hills High School in 1991. While I was at Dana Hills High School, I had Mr. Grimm for accelerated speech and debate. And back then, we had off campus every single day where we could leave for lunch. And we would leave for 4th period, head off to Stuffed Pizza or Taco Bell for lunch, and then race back to be at class during 5th period. I had Mr. Grimm 5th period, and about halfway through the semester, I was tardy for my 10th time. And so Mr. Grimm walked up, he wrote me a Saturday school, and he said, "Here you go, Stinson, sign on the line right here." And I took the pen, and right before I was going to sign, Grimm pulled back that piece of paper and said, "Or I can make this disappear if you bring me a large sandwich from Togo's tomorrow after lunch." So that's what I learned about teaching from Mr. Grimm. Thanks, Grimm.
Tardy, 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 tardy. That's you, Mr. Stinson. You were always tardy to my speech and debate. And you had about 26 tardies in your senior year. Now, how are we going to resolve that? There's no time for you to serve them, otherwise you wouldn't have graduated. But the good part, you did give good speeches, and you were strong and firm, and that's probably what made you the teacher you are today. I don't know if you're still tardy to your classes, but we made a little resolvement. Mr. Grimm, how in the world can I get rid of my tardies? I don't know what to do. And I says, you know, Stinson, I love Togo sandwiches. What do you think? Now, I wasn't bribing him. I just tell him what I liked. Next day, I got this, I didn't even know it was a 7-foot long Togo sandwich, but it lasted me for about 2-3 days. And all of a sudden, the tardies seemed to disappear. And even though he got an A in class, he was allowed to graduate without doing too much detention. Now, I might get in trouble with this, but hey, that's showbiz. He did a good job. He's a fine teacher, and we're lucky to have him.
Hi, my name is Amanda Dennison. I currently teach ceramics here at Dana Hills High School, and I graduated from the school in 2003. I had Mr. Grimm as my teacher for 1 semester and unfortunately had to drop his class, which was very depressing because I wanted to stay with him. He was the type of teacher who would always listen and make time for you no matter how busy he was, and it was a very comfortable environment for me to learn in. I really appreciate that he's still here and that he's a part of our school and that he is still doing that for kids everywhere, no matter how busy he gets. So thank you, Mr. Grimm.
Hi, Dennison, can you hear me? It's Grimm. You probably can't hear me because you're yelling back at me. Good to know you, sweetie pie. My pleasure. Beyond that, you have a lot of deep feeling, a lot of empathy for kids. You care about them. You've totally built your program. I'm so proud of you. The kids love you. You have so many great works that come out of your ceramics class from these kids. Maybe someone that didn't even know how to throw a pot. You know, I don't even know how to throw a pot, except maybe throw it like that. Anyway, you've taught them really well. You're a wonderful lady, and you should be here on our campus for many years to come. And I hope you are. Bless you, young lady. You're a special girl.